Hello everyone, thank you for returning back to my channel. I am happy for a couple reasons to be here. The first one is I had my little precious just a couple weeks ago, so totally excited about that. I feel like my family is complete now. I got my body back, and she gave me a couple minutes to go ahead and get cute for the video, so obviously excited about that. And I do have her here with me, so if she starts crying or something during the video, I apologize for the noise, and I will attend to her. But getting right into the video, as you can see, the title is called Limbo series, and I am excited to bring this series to you guys. A little bit of background behind the series is I was sitting in the kitchen one day, and you guys know as it gets into the fall and winter, that can make you kind of go, not necessarily crazy, but it'll have you in your feelings and in your head, feeling like you need to get your life right. So I was in the kitchen one day and just really pressed for time, trying to figure out how I was going to get everything done, crammed into the little bit of time left I had during the day. And so I was just really battling with myself, like, girl, why can't you just get it done? Why can't you just do your assignment, get it done, and move on to the next thing? And then I got to thinking, like, well, what can I do to motivate myself? And so the first thing that came to mind was, no matter what, you got to strut. And that just sent me on a whirlwind. So I knew immediately that saying is from the movie Nutty Professor. So I go and I watch the clip, and not only is the clip hilarious, but it opened my eyes to understand myself a little bit more and to see myself a little bit more. So if you can't remember that clip or unfamiliar with the movie, haven't seen the movie in a long time, I went ahead and added that clip for your viewing. I want you to go ahead and take a look at it.
Hey! I give it up, fat boy! It's over! It ain't over to the fat Professor says! Oh, let go of my hand, you fat mother! One more word, buddy, I'll tear your arm off! Time for me, take nasty plunge! Oh, Sherman, come back here! What's happening to me? Everything's getting real dark! Oh, I feel real jiggly! I'm flying! Sherman! You need to be a touch and be confident! You need to be Sherman! Sherman! No matter what! No matter what! You got to strut!
After watching that clip, I had a aha moment. And I was like, oh my gosh, I am Professor Clump and Buddy Love all in one. I am in limbo with myself. And so that is the reason for the title. The reason for the title of this series. I have been fighting myself and battling myself. I have been my biggest roadblock. And I know that we know that. I know that we know, obviously we are our biggest roadblocks. That's obvious, right? But to actually see it and to live in that and to accept it is a totally different thing. So everything I do, I try to find inspiration in my relationships with people that I encounter, just out every day in public and have conversations with, or different life lessons that I learn. I find inspiration in that, lessons in that, and I share that with you guys. So that's the background behind the Limbo series. I had that aha moment, and I learned a little bit about myself, and I wanted to share that with you guys in this series. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break it down into 4 parts, with this being the first. The second part is going to be wallowing in disappointment. The third part is going to be expectations of others and yourself. And then the fourth part is going to be your perception of yourself and others. So that's what this series is about. No, it's not about the limbo that you do at the skating rink. No, it's not about the dance. It's about fighting yourself, battling within yourself, and being your own roadblock. And before I post the second part of this series, I want to hear from you. I want to know, what things are you battling yourself with or battling yourself about? Go ahead and leave your comments below. Even if you don't want to share, go ahead and like the video. Let me know that you understand. Let me know that you share this experience with me as well. Just as an example, some things that I battle myself with are expectations of myself and others. I often, very often, disappoint myself because of the expectations I have on myself and the expectations I have on others. I would say that's been a big one for me just in the last year. And I will speak more about that in the second part of this series. Another thing that I don't really talk about often, and I don't know why, I just don't talk about it very much, but another thing I battle myself with is low self-confidence. And as I was saying in the beginning of the video, I do have a lot of self-talk, and some of that is pretty negative. Not to the degree of I'm bashing myself or anything, but just very questionable of myself. I question myself a lot. And I think that hinders me from accomplishing my goals, because I'm always in my own head like, girl, do you think you're going to get this done? Can you do that? Do you look good enough? Is that a good idea? Do you think people going to like it? I'm just always in my head. So that low self-confidence, negative self-talk, that is another big thing that I battle myself with. So just as an example, those are two things, like I said, that I battle myself with, and we'll definitely talk more about those. Leave those comments below. Like and share if you can relate, and go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. I cannot express enough how appreciative I am and thankful I am for all of you guys that already do all of that already have subscribed, that already share and like and leave kind words and encourage me. I know that I haven't been the most consistent with uploading videos and sharing my thoughts and experience with you guys, but when I go out into public and when I have conversations with people, it's always positive, it's always encouraging, it's always uplifting, and that keeps me going. That definitely builds me up, especially when I consider the low self-confidence and the negative self-talk and all of that. So thank you all for your support. I know that you've seen also that my husband and I are trying to collaborate with each other and share our passions with each other in regards to Poise Inspiration. So if you've supported us in that, thank you. I really appreciate it. Hopefully we'll have more coming out for you guys about that. But other than that, definitely look forward to part 2, 3, and 4 of the Limbo series. I am excited to post those, and I can't wait to get your feedback and hear about your experiences as well. So again, thank you for watching, and you guys have a great day. Bye.